Hey learners, welcome back to my channel. Today's lesson is about structure and function of cytoplasm. Cytoplasm is made up of two words, cyto and plasm. The word cyto means cell, while the plasm means fluid or liquid. So cytoplasm is actually the liquid or fluidy part of a cell. Here in this diagram, the internal part is cytoplasm. Cytoplasm is a thick solution which is 80% water and colorless appearance. The cytoplasm is made up of three parts: cytosol, organelles, and cytoplasmic inclusions. The cytosol is actually gel or jelly-like part which is present in the cytoplasm. The organelles, they are also present inside the cytoplasm. We know that endoplasmic reticulum, Golgi apparatus, nucleus, they all are present inside the cytoplasm. So all the parts where the organelles are not present, they are known as cytosol. Along with this, we have cytoplasmic inclusions. The cytoplasmic inclusions, they are actually non-living and non-membrane bounded. They may be some part of nutrients, they may be pigments, or they may be some excretory products. Here in this green color, I have labeled cytoplasmic inclusions. Along with the water, the cytoplasm, it contains salt, proteins, carbohydrates, and lipids. These three are organic molecules, while the salt is inorganic in nature. All these molecules, they are present dispersed inside the cytoplasm. If we talk about the structure of cytoplasm, if you see like this, you may be looking that cytoplasm is not organized or it is just standing there, but in actual, it is a highly organized structure. Just like the bones inside the body, which gives a shape and support to the body, similarly inside the cytoplasm, specific filaments or tubules, they are present to provide the shape to the cells and maintain the shape of the cell, and that is known as cytoskeleton. The cytoskeleton is actually a scaffold of protein. It means that it is made up of different types of proteins which provides a support to the cytoplasm. They are of three different types: microfilaments, microtubules, and intermediate filaments. Microfilaments are actually made up of actin proteins, and they are very helpful for the cell if the cell is want to change its shape. So here, this part is microfilament. The microfilament are actually next to the cell membrane. This green part here is cell membrane. Along with this pink part here, it is microfilaments. As we said that microfilament, which is made up of actin protein, is very helpful for the cell to change its shape. So when it is present next to the cell membrane, it will be very helpful to change the shape of the cell. The second one is microtubule. The microtubules, they are made up of tubulin protein. As the name indicate, tube and tube. In this cell, this blue one, they are microtubules. Microtubules, they are actually hollow and present inside the cell. The function of the microtubules is that they maintain the shape of the cell. As you can see that they are extended from one part of the cell to another part of the cell. So many microtubules are present. In this way, they are going to work as a net and then going to maintain the shape of the cell. The third one are the intermediate filaments. The intermediate word says that intermediate filaments are actually in between the microfilaments and microtubules in terms of size, that their size is in between these two type of filaments. The microfilaments are the smallest in size or the thinnest. The microtubules are the thickest or biggest in the size, while the intermediate filaments are present intermediate of these two types of filaments. The main function of intermediate filaments is that they are very helpful in holding the tissues together. Here, this orange one, they are intermediate filaments. As you can see, they are extended inside and outside the cell. This outside part, it will extend into another cell, and in this way they are going to keep cell 1 together with the cell 2. If we talk about the composition of intermediate filaments, the composition of intermediate filaments changes according to their function or according to the presence of these filaments. If you take the example of hair or nails, in both these structures, the intermediate filaments are present, and the protein present in these are keratin proteins. It means that intermediate filaments present inside hair or nails is actually made up of keratin proteins. Similarly, if the intermediate filaments are present in other parts of the cell, the protein composition, it may vary. Let's talk about the function of cytoplasm. The main function of cytoplasm is that most cellular activities takes place inside the cytoplasm. For the cellular activities to take place, water is very important, and we know that 80% of cytoplasm is made up of water. So it is a best site for the cellular reactions to take place. In the cellular activities, many metabolic pathways they takes place inside the cytoplasm. For example, glycolysis, which is the breakdown of glucose into small molecules to generate energy. It takes place inside the cytoplasm. Along with this, the other processes, they are also taking place inside the cell, inside the cytoplasm. For example, cell division. In the cell division, all the nuclear material will come outside, and then spindle fibers they form, and then the cell will be divided into two parts, and all these reactions or all these processes or activities, they are going to take place inside the cytoplasm. The other function of cytoplasm is movement of ions in or out of the cell. The cytoplasm allows the molecules to come inside, and then the molecules, they move from one part and other part of the cell in the cytoplasm, and they may get out of the cell to other part of the cell. As you can see, from the cell membrane to the nucleus, cytoplasm is present. The liquid material which is present inside the nucleus, it is known as nucleoplasm. Nucleoplasm is a little bit different in the composition as compared to the cytoplasm, but definitely it is also made up of water. So this was all about the cytoplasm, its structure and its function. If you have any more question, you can ask me in the comment section, and if you need any material, you can visit the link below in the description. If you like my video, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and also share the video with your friends. Thank you very much.